Probably more than 99% of the songs are written by using the regular major, Ionian, or minor, Aeolian modes. But you can create different moods with your music by using different modes, and your song will be more unique if you utilize these scales. What is a mode? When we are talking about modes, we are talking about the same set of notes, but with different tonal centers. For example, the regular C major scale, the Ionian mode, is C, D, E, F, G, A, B. The tonal center here is the note C. We use the same set of notes for each other modes, but their tonal center is a different note. The tonal center of the Lydian mode is the note F, so the Lydian mode is F, G, A, B, C, D, E. In the case of modes, I always recommend comparing each other using the same tonal center. For example, we will compare the C Lydian mode with the C Ionian. This way, it will be much easier to understand everything, because usually everyone is very comfortable with the regular Ionian mode, especially in the key of C major. So the regular C major, Ionian scale is C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and the C Lydian scale is C, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B. As you can see, there is only one note difference between the two modes, the notes F and F sharp. This is why the Lydian is very close to the regular major scale. However, the Lydian mode sounds a little bit brighter. In fact, it is the brightest mode of all. How do you write chord progressions based on the Lydian mode? The truth is, there is no such thing as a Lydian chord progression, because the chord progression itself doesn't determine the mode. It's the chord progression and the melody together. Sometimes it's only the melody. Just think about it for a moment. You are using the same set of chords as you would use for an Ionian song. Many people think that if you start the chord progression with the 4, like F major chord, and end the chord progression with the 4, then it's a Lydian chord progression. No, it's not. However, there is a chord that creates a Lydian sound, and that is if we add a sharp 11 chord tone to a tonic 1 chord. For example, in the key of C major, we can use these chords to achieve a Lydian sound. The easiest way to figure out how we can use the Lydian mode in practice is by writing down and analyzing songs to see how other songwriters used this mode successfully. And before you try to figure out how to write a song in Lydian mode, it's always a good idea to play these songs on your instrument so your ears get used to how it sounds and what works in this mode. Let's see a few songs, for example, and then we will see what can we learn from those examples. The first example is the song When We Dance by Sting. First, let's listen to the song. You can immediately hear the distinctive sound of the Lydian mode in the verse, which makes this song unique. Here are the chords he is using in the song. As you can see, the chord progression doesn't give us any clue that this song is in Lydian mode. He doesn't use a D major chord or a B minor chord in the song, and actually, the chorus is just a regular Ionian mode, both the chords and the melody. But the melody makes the verse Lydian. By the way, Sting is using the rhythm code in this song. The rhythm code is one of the chapters in our songwriting course. Sting sings the note F sharp on a C major chord, which makes the Lydian sound in the verse. Also notice that the verse is C Lydian, but the chorus is C Ionian. So we already learned one songwriting technique only by writing down one song. Let's see another song. It's Man on the Moon by R.E.M. Listen to the song, at least until the first chorus. Again, if we only look at the chord progression, this could be a regular Ionian mode in the key of G major. So what makes this song sound Lydian? It's the shape of the melody in the verse. Usually, melodies end on the tonal center, and in this song, the melody ends on the note C on a C major chord at the end of the lines in the verse. This makes us feel like that it's in Lydian mode. Actually, the verse is in C Lydian mode, at least that's how it sounds, and the chorus is in G Ionian, which is practically the same. So this is a very different usage of the Lydian mode than in the previous example. Many people think that if the chord progression of a song starts with the chords F and G, for example, in the key of C major, then it's in Lydian mode. No, it's not. The Lydian mode has a certain distinctive sound. You don't even need to analyze the song to recognize it. If you are familiar with the Lydian scale, you can hear it if it's in Lydian mode just by listening to the song. Just because a song starts with the chord F and also using the chord G, it doesn't mean that the tonal center is F, therefore the song is in Lydian mode. A song in Ionian mode can start with chords other than the tonic or the tonal center. Listen to the song Dream by Fleetwood Mac. The chords are F major and G major in the whole song, and the melody is using the notes of the C major key. But does it sound like a Lydian mode? No, it doesn't. So why is that? It's because of the melody. The verse melody starts with the note A and ends with the note A, so the verse sounds like Ionian mode, and the chorus ends on the note C, so it sounds like Ionian. There is another reason why we don't hear the distinctive Lydian sound. The melody in this song is mostly using the pentatonic scale, A, C, D, E, G. The typical Lydian sound is when there is a sharp 4 on a tonic 1 chord. In this case, it would be a B note in the melody on the chord F major. Although there is a note B in the melody in this song, but it's not on the chord F major, it's on the chord G major. Just because the chords are using only the 4 and the 5 chords, it doesn't make the song Lydian. It's just a song using the chords 4 and 5. There is another song like this, the song Friends by Justin Bieber. Listen to the song. This song also contains only the 4 and the 5, A flat major and B flat major in E flat major. Does it sound like Lydian? I don't think so. Maybe the pre-chorus, where the melody note is a D on an A flat major chord. But the chorus melody ends on the note E flat, which suggests that E flat is the tonal center. So the chord progression alone doesn't determine the mode of the song. It's the chord progression and the melody together. Just because a chord progression starts with the 4 and 5 of the major key, like the chords F major and G major in the key of C major, it doesn't necessarily mean that the song is in Lydian mode. However, you can create a Lydian sound by using the note F sharp on the tonic 1 chord. One technique is to use a C Lydian mode in the verse, with the sharp 11 chord, and a C Ionian mode in the chorus. This creates a contrast between the parts, which is a common tool in songwriting. Another technique is if one part of the song, for example, the verse is in C Lydian, but the chorus is in G Ionian. They are practically the same, but in this case, the shape of the melody makes it feel like that the verse is in Lydian. If you would like to learn more about songwriting, go to howtowritebettersongs.com and check out our songwriting course.